to my booktube. Hello! I just finished filming my wrap-up slash check-in slash TBR for February, and now I've decided that it's time to start a vlog again because I really liked vlogging and I miss vlogging, so I want to get back into that. I did a quick tidy, obviously, after finishing filming because I don't have my stacks of everything everywhere. But one thing I guess I'll catch you up on is this room. So it's a bit of a disaster. These are my shelves, and my chair is in front of my shelves, which is irritating because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then half of 2 more that I can't really access right now, so that's not desirable. But I live in Canada and it's freaking cold right now. We have a high of -18 and a low of -25 plus wind. So yeah, it gets a little chilly in our homes, even with the heat on, and I have an old house and our insulation isn't the best, so I had to make sure that I wasn't covering the heat register, which is just down there. So I had to move my chair so this room wasn't so cold because this is also my office and this is where I work. What else do I have going on? Oh, an exciting thing that we're hopefully eventually working on is turning this useless closet into a reading nook because this chair sucks. It's sagging, it's falling apart, it's really uncomfortable, but it's time to move on. So we're turning this closet into a reading nook, and my partner is going to build a frame that we can put like a small mattress on. And then underneath is going to be storage, so I'm not going to lose all of the storage space. I'll be able to put bins and things underneath. And then we're going to have fairy lights and little shelves inside, so I'll have more book space, and I'm really excited about that. And I'll have even more pillows and blankets and comfort, and I'm really excited for when we can finally get around to that. But we also just started renovating our basement. But I also have these shelves. I think they've changed a little bit since I showed you last. And this shelf is 2 rows wide of books that I still need to do a haul video for because I've obviously been buying books over the past 5 months, and I don't think I've done a haul video since the summer. And we're in February, so I have a lot of books to show you guys. This is my work desk. I don't think much has changed here. So one of the things, apart from my reading slump that has had me not be here, on top of all the sadness of 2020, I'm not sure how much I feel like getting into all of that. Lots of depression, lots of anxiety, lots of other sad events. My dog passed away in November and I'm still super choked up about it, so I can't really talk about that, but in my other video you might have seen her beautiful urn on there, so that was the thing. I also grieve very intensely, surprise, but let's get back to some happier things because I don't want to cry today. So some of the other things that I've been up to in the past few months is trying to make sure that I've been balancing my hobbies a lot better, because I noticed when I started booktube, I was just obsessively reading all the time. That seemed like one of the only hobbies that I had, and there's a lot of other things in my life that I like to do. I am still bullet journaling. I got these new Compoko journals for this year because I was just using the lecture ones, and they were good, but the pages were just a bit thinner than these ones, and so I switched over to this. So this is my life journal, I guess is what I've been calling it. So I have all of my weekly plans and my goals and my trackers and everything is in here, and then I have my reading journal in this one. But some other types of journaling I've been into is I got back into just like free journaling, kind of like diaries or journal entries, because one thing that I really started doing during the pandemic, which may or may not have been helpful for me, is reading some of my old journals from high school. I wrote a lot from 2005 until 2008, I think is mostly when I wrote, so like 15 to 18, and they're juicy, but they're also hella embarrassing, so those journals need to die before I do. Another reason why I've really gotten into journaling again is because I didn't journal any of my 20s, and I'm really sad about that. That's a whole decade of my life that I just can't go back and reflect on, and I remember being in my early 20s being like, oh, I'd like to get back into journaling, but like, is my life even interesting? Yes! Reading back on your stories of your own life and like feeling those emotions again is so fun. It's like your own life book. I don't know. maybe that's just me, but I thought it was really fun. So I want to start doing that again. And a part of me is like, is journaling about my 30s going to be interesting? And then I was like, I bet when I'm 40, I'll be like, yes, I wish I had started journaling again. So I'm gonna do that. And then I also came across junk journaling, which is super cool. I know you're supposed to make it out of actual junk, and I'm sure one day I'll do that. But there's just some people who have kind of changed what junk journaling looks like now, and they're like putting together their own like vintage looking ones because they're making them to gift to other people or whatever, and they're just so beautiful, and I really wanted to make one. So if you're interested in any of these other things that I have going on in my life, I'll probably incorporate them into the channel. I think journaling and bullet journaling mostly I've already sort of done on here, so I might do separate videos on those things, so let me know if you're interested in watching them. I feel bad because I've been talking like nonstop, and I think that vlogs are a lot more interesting when there's other footage, but there's so much to catch up on because it's been like 5 months, so shame on me, but I'm happy to be back. So I'm gonna go do some other stuff. I'm probably gonna just read because I don't want to do anything else today, so talk to you soon. I am back from getting the treadmill from my mom's house, and it is sitting in our living room, but it was really cold out, so I need to let it like warm up in our house before I use it, so I might not get to use it and test it out until tomorrow, which is fine. It's 4 o'clock already, so I don't know where my whole day went, but it's almost gone, so now I'm going to chill right here and read. I think I'm going to read The Way of Kings, and I have some laundry going, and that's pretty much it for the rest of the day. Hey, it is Tuesday night. I'm off work. Well, I've been off work for a while. It's about 7 p.m. now. After work, I went for a walk because we're allowed to have outdoor gatherings now, and the weather is finally, decent enough to go outside. So I went for a walk with my dad and my stepmom and their dog, and I'm frozen. I'm so cold. It's only -15 with a bit of wind chill on top of that. So like it really shouldn't be that bad, but I'm just chilled to the bone right now for some reason. Yeah, I've been home for an hour and my cheeks are still a little bit rosy, and I'm just shaking and chilled, and I'm gonna go have a hot shower because I want to be warm again. Yeah, I talked to my mom for an hour after I got home from my walk and started checking in on Animal Crossing. I just have a little bit of redecorating I want to do in my house. And then I think I'm just going to read Way of Kings for the rest of the night. I know when I touched base yesterday that's what I was going to do, but I forgot there was the little festival in Animal Crossing. So I played that for a couple hours instead of reading. But I did get about 50 pages of Way of Kings read last night. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'll be back when I'm warm. Well, I feel a lot warmer now and relaxed, and I am so ready to turn off the main light in here, turn on my reading lamp, and I've got these Christmas lights. I'm just going to relax and cozy up in these blankets and read some more of The Way of Kings. I'm going to try to fix my sleep schedule and go to bed at like 9 or 9:30 tonight because I've been having such huge problems with my sleep lately. I can't fall asleep, I can't stay asleep, I keep waking up between like 2 and 4 and sometimes being up for a few hours. It's been really, really annoying. So I'm trying to have like a good wind down routine every night. I meditate, and I've been taking melatonin before bed. I'm trying everything I can. So hopefully I can fix my darn sleep problems because it's driving me nuts. last I read, there's a lot more Dalinar chapters, which is getting a lot more interesting. I'm starting to enjoy his arc a bit more now. He was just, I don't know, not exciting before. Nothing against him, it just wasn't my favorite. I haven't had a chapter with Shallan in it for forever, and the next time I checked, it's not for another 100 pages. So we'll see how far I get tonight. And yeah, Kaladin, I really like him. I love his story. I want to know more. I want to know everything. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at today. I feel like my brain is out to lunch after my shower because I'm feeling really relaxed now. So I only got to read one chapter because they're so long. So mostly followed Dalinar. His chapters are getting so interesting now. I feel bad saying that I thought he was boring because he's not boring. It's just his chapters aren't as exciting as Kaladin's have been. At least I just really like Kaladin. Maybe that's why, which I'm pretty sure is pretty common. But things just got really intense at the end of Dalinar's recent chapter, and he's going through some stuff, and then bam, something happened, but I don't want to say what it is. And now we are at Kaladin's chapter, and I just want to keep reading so bad, but it's 10 after 9, so I need to go to bed. So that means we're going to put the bookmark in and start winding down for sleep. But yeah, I can't wait to keep reading. I didn't start reading right away. I did some stuff on Animal Crossing first, so oops, need to learn how to cut back on that a little bit. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm going off to bed and hopefully falling asleep soon. Sleep has been an evasive butt lately, so wish me luck. Bye! Hey, hi, hello, it is, God, what day is it even? It's Wednesday after work. It's 3:35. I just finished work and I'm logging out for the day. The joys of working from home. I'm off and I'm here already. Bless, I love it. Ouch. So now that I have a treadmill, finally, so excited, I'm going to go for a walk in the warmth and comfort of my own home because it's still like minus death outside and I'm over it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get much reading done tonight. I need to edit the video that I recorded this weekend, which I think was on Monday, my like check-in wrap-up, whatever. I need to edit that because I'd like to have it up by tomorrow because I think tomorrow's Thursday. Man, having a holiday Monday just really throws me off for the whole week. So yeah, I need to do that, do some cleaning, do some tidying. I haven't done anything on Animal Crossing except check the turnip prices. So I still need to gift my little islanders some gifts and check in on them and see how they doing and hopefully get their darn photos. So that's mostly what I have going on today. I'm really hoping to do some reading. I'd like to read some more of The Way of Kings because like when I last left off, it was getting so juicy and interesting. So I really want to pick that up. And what else did I want to touch on? Oh, one thing that I forgot to update yesterday and in my check-in video is I've also been reading poetry before bed. So I know that I said I had finished reading Depression and Other Magic Tricks, but I also started reading Homebody by Rupi Kaur. It was really good. I really liked it, and now I'm reading her other book, The Sun and All Her Flowers, I think is what it's called. So that's my new bedtime poetry read to help ease me into sleep so that I'm not like, but until the end of the chapter and then the next chapter, and you know how it is. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I just wanted to check in for today, so hopefully I've at least checked into something. Yeah, that's all I have for now. Ciao. Hello, I'm back. So I had a busy evening. I edited my video finally. I was so nervous that when I had filmed it, I was just super rambly and I was going to hate it and want to completely re-record it, but I didn't, and it's scheduled to go up tomorrow and I am so excited. Also, pardon this pimple that just wants to stay there. Love it. Yeah, I went for a walk on my new treadmill after work, which was great, and then I ate dinner and watched a little bit of Hermitcraft, which is a new thing that I've gotten into recently, in case anyone else is at all into Hermitcraft, which is a big server and a bunch of YouTubers who play Minecraft. So if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely check it out. It's really fun. It's 8 p.m. now, so I don't have too much left of my evening, but I am hoping to play a little bit of Animal Crossing and then actually read before bed. So I will do that and then pick up some more of The Way of Kings. And yeah, that's my plan. So see you tomorrow. Just checking in before bed. The only chapter that I was able to read in The Way of Kings was a Kaladin chapter, and it was so good. Yeah, the chapter is really good. I want to keep on reading, but I have to go to bed now. I'm really excited to continue this, hopefully tomorrow. I've also been listening to a bit of Harrow the Ninth on any little breaks that I get. So like while I get ready in the morning, on my lunch break, I listened to it while I walked on the treadmill earlier. So I'm making a bit of progress in that. I think I just started Act 4, so I just have Act 4 and 5, and then I'm done. It's getting a lot more interesting. A lot more things are happening in that. I still feel like there's some sort of a big reveal or twist that's coming, but I can't wait to get there. So I will check in later. Hello, it is Thursday night. I can't believe it's Thursday already. This week has absolutely flown by. I don't know if I told you, I recently got a new position at work, which is awesome. My manager had let me know that there was a new position open on the other team, and I just switched over, and it's been great. It's been a bit more challenging than my other position was. I'm really enjoying it, and the lady that I'm training with is fantastic, so the whole week has just been flying by and it's been great. So right now though, what I'm going to do is read a little bit more of The Way of Kings. I think I'm on the last chapter before the next interlude, and it is, looks like it's Adolin and Dalinar that I'm going to be following next, so hopefully I'll get that chapter and the interlude read. I've also been listening to more of Harrow the Ninth on audiobook because the narrator is just fantastic. So I've been listening to a bit more of that on my breaks. Things are really picking up and are very entertaining. So I think that things are going to start getting a lot faster. I'm at the point that I believe my friend has been talking about. Also, go check out her channel, Bookworm Reflections. She read Harrow the Ninth before me, and we've been chatting about it, and I'm updating her on where I'm at all the time too, so it's been good stuff. So check in with you later. Hello, it is Saturday night. So yesterday was a pretty boring day. I worked and was so dead after work. It was a very, very busy day that I just played a little bit of Animal Crossing, read one chapter of The Way of Kings, and then I just watched some YouTube videos before I went to bed, and that was pretty much it. Today I got up and I cleaned. And then my dad and my stepmom dropped off their puppy because I was puppy sitting while they helped my stepsister move. While we had him, I read a little bit more of The Way of Kings today. Not much, probably about another chapter almost. I'm still in the interlude. I think I have one chapter of the interlude left before I go into the next part of the book. I also played Witcher the Wild Hunt for a couple hours on the Xbox, and that was it for my afternoon. But my evening, I finished Harrow the Ninth. I just finished it probably about an hour ago, and ever since I've been on Reddit just reading all the theories and piecing together all of these parts of the plot that I just either missed or overlooked and all of these small details, and I'm just, my mind is blown. I want to go back and reread Gideon the Ninth like right now. Like I just want to grab it off my shelf and start my reread because I feel like there's so much more. And I don't know if I just wasn't paying enough attention. Feeling that it's one of those series that the more you read it, the more you'll get out of it, which is so exciting to me. And I think that the Stormlight Archive is probably going to be like that too. I just feel like there's so many Easter eggs and hidden layers to it, and I love that. Like, the story was fantastic the first time around, and now I just want to go back and I want to know more. So that's where I'm at. But we have tons of other books we need to finish this month, and we have a week left. So as much as I really want to go back and reread this series, like right now, I'm going to pick up The Way of Kings before bed and continue reading that and get some of my other readings done. But I'm probably going to continue falling down the rabbit hole of Reddit for a bit longer because, yeah, that was really, really good. I feel like the first 4 acts of Harrow the Ninth, I was just lost and trying to figure out what was going on, and I know it's intentionally meant to be confusing, and I enjoyed that. It was really cool being in Harrow's perspective in this book. And then in the 5th act, I feel like it pieced it all back together, and then it was shattered to pieces again. So yeah, I'm really excited for the 3rd book to come out. I know it's not supposed to come out until next year, which sucks because it's so far away. But yeah, I'm probably, no, not probably, I will be rereading these books before the 3rd one comes out because I feel like there's just so much more that I want to pick up on and read into that I'm really excited to do. So yeah, that's where we're at. It is 10 o'clock. So I don't want to be up too much longer because we're still struggling with sleep. So I need to make sure that I behave myself and go to bed at a decent time. But I'm just too wired right now, so wish me luck. That's it for this week's reading vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you were up to this week. What have you been reading? Sorry, I'm playing with pens. Let me know what you've been up to, what you've been reading, and if you've read Gideon the Ninth or Harrow the Ninth, let me know your thoughts because I'm just dead. I'm dead. If you're going to comment spoilers, of course space it out so that nothing is spoiled for anyone who hasn't read it, because these books are an adventure. So worth it. If you haven't read Gideon the Ninth or Harrow the Ninth, I highly recommend. Yes, Max, I'll be there soon. I don't know if you can hear my cat crying, but he wants in, so I gotta go. See you in the next one. Bye!